In May 2019, the US government placed Huawei on the Entity List. The decision made it much harder for American companies to sell technology to Huawei without government approval. The impact was immediate. Huawei lost access to Google's mobile services on new smartphones. Restrictions also made it much harder to obtain the world's most advanced semiconductor technology through global supply chains. For many observers, this looked like the end. Huawei had become one of the world's largest smartphone companies. Now, many believed its global business would slowly disappear. Apple seemed perfectly positioned to strengthen its lead in the premium smartphone market. But Huawei had a very different plan. Instead of trying to fight the restrictions publicly, Huawei invested heavily at home. Year after year, the company poured tens of billions of dollars into research and development. It worked more closely with Chinese suppliers. It expanded its software ecosystem. And together with domestic partners, including SEMIC, it searched for new ways to produce increasingly capable chips, despite difficult restrictions. While much of the world assumed Huawei was falling behind, the company was rebuilding behind closed doors. Slowly, quietly, patiently. Then came the surprise. Huawei returned with new flagship smartphones powered by advanced processors developed with domestic manufacturing capabilities. Just as important, Huawei no longer depended entirely on Android. The company continued expanding HarmonyOS, creating an ecosystem connecting smartphones, tablets, laptops, wearables, and other devices. Consumers inside China suddenly had another premium ecosystem to choose from. Huawei wasn't simply trying to survive anymore. It was competing again. And Apple suddenly had a serious rival back in the market. China has long been one of Apple's most important markets. For years, it has contributed a significant share of Apple's global revenue. But competition has become much tougher. Recent market reports from firms such as IDC and Counterpoint Research show Huawei regaining significant smartphone market share in China. Apple has also adjusted pricing on some iPhone models in the Chinese market as competition intensified. Technology is only part of the story. National pride has also become an important factor for many consumers. For some buyers, choosing Huawei represents support for China's growing technology industry. Apple is no longer competing only on hardware. It is competing in a rapidly changing business and geopolitical environment. Huawei's ambitions extend far beyond smartphones. The company continues investing in artificial intelligence, cloud computing, enterprise networking, and semiconductor technology. Its Ascend AI processors are increasingly part of China's broader effort to expand domestic AI infrastructure. The goal is larger than selling phones. It is about reducing dependence on foreign technology wherever possible. That strategy could reshape the global technology industry for years to come. 5 years ago, many believed Huawei's story was over. Instead, the company adapted, rebuilt, and returned as one of Apple's strongest competitors in China. The question now is no longer whether Huawei survived. The real question is this: can Apple regain momentum in one of the world's most important smartphone markets? Or has Huawei permanently changed the balance of power? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoy documentaries about technology, business, and the hidden forces shaping our world, subscribe for the next deep dive.